When did you realize your parents were terrible role models? My mom is the craziest beach I've ever met. When I was 9 and my sister Olivia was 10, she started this family bonding thing where we'd have these massive dinners every night. Mac and cheese, quadruple cheeseburger, extra greasy fries. And as if that wasn't bad enough, I later found out she was mixing weight gain powder into our pasta sauce too. Every morning she'd make us step on the scale, and I swear she'd get this creepy smile every time the number went up. By the time I turned 12, I was 190 pounds at 5 feet tall. Olivia was 13 and pushing 250. Up until this point, she had told us that cooking was her love language, and that's why she fed us so much. And I was still young enough to trust that my mom wanted the best for me, so I believed it. We were sitting around the table one day when she announced that we were doing a family health journey. Before me or Olivia could respond, she took out her phone and started filming us eating. We went from 4,500 calories a day to 800. You see, my mom was smart. She knew that the fatter we were before losing weight, the more views she would get. Her career of filming us took off almost instantly. Everything we did was a vlog. She'd even film us crying from hunger and frame it as an emotional breakthrough. I myself was always a little more rebellious than Olivia, so I snuck food when she wasn't looking and lost weight in a healthier way. Meanwhile, Olivia became mom's little doll. When she passed out during a workout video and lost 15 pounds that week from being hospitalized, mom bought her a MacBook and called her an inspiration. She literally threw a celebration dinner that Olivia couldn't eat for hitting 50,000 followers. And of course, she plastered photos of it all over social media. The caption read, "Look at my warrior daughter, nothing stops her." All while Olivia was still hooked to an IV drip. I tried everything I could to make her love me without destroying my body. I became her unpaid video editor, taught myself photography, grew her Instagram by 200,000 through hashtag strategies. But nothing mattered. "Sweetie, I appreciate the help, but what would really help is if you'd start starving yourself like Olivia and stop ruining your progress," she'd say, even though I was literally eating 500 calories a day. And I did worry for Olivia a lot, but she was my older sister, so I always thought she had it under control. Until one day, when I came home to find her passed out on the bathroom floor with an empty bottle of laxatives beside her. I rushed over to check her pulse like we'd learned in science class, but right as my fingers touched her neck, she gently pushed me away. "Don't touch me. I'm so bloated today. Mom says if I can just lose 10 more pounds this week, we'll get a Netflix deal." That was the first time that I realized how brainwashed she was. After that, I gave in. I started taking the sketchy pills mom handed me that smelled like they were found in a sewage. Let her film me doing 2-hour cardio sessions on half a meal a day. Smiled when she posted before, after photos calling me her success story, even though I was seeing spots and couldn't remember my last period, because maybe if I got sick enough, she'd care about me more than the views. Unfortunately, I was extremely wrong. And by the time senior year came around, I picked a school 2,000 miles away, blocked her on everything, and spent freshman year in therapy learning that food wasn't the enemy. And for the first time ever, I went to the gym for my health instead of my appearance. Fast forward 3 years later, and my mom called me from an unknown number begging me to come home for Thanksgiving. When I started hitting her with a wall of excuses, she told me Olivia was going through something and needed family. I should have known better, but I didn't. And the second I walked in, I saw cameras everywhere. Olivia looked like a skeleton with veneers, probably 90 pounds at 5 feet 7 inches. "How did you get effing fat again?" my mom said, pinching my arms. "You destroyed everything we built, you ungrateful pig." Before I could react, she grabbed a syringe from her purse and stabbed it into my thigh. "It's just B12, she exclaimed while injecting the whole thing. "You'll thank me when you're beautiful again." Olivia held me down, her bony hands surprisingly strong. "She's helping you," she kept repeating. "Why can't you see she's helping you?" Within minutes, my heart was pounding so hard I thought it would explode. Through my blurred vision, I could see my mom setting up ring lights while I convulsed on the floor, mumbling something about how she needed to document the breakthrough. I woke up in the hospital 2 days later. Apparently what she injected me with was some black market compound that shut down my kidneys. The doctor said if I had gotten there just 5 minutes later, I would be dead. They told me Olivia was the one to call the police. I was ready to make our mom pay. Full story on channel, link below.